Tom, Starspangledbanner in the Golden Jubilee on Saturday. How's the horse since he arrived?
Yeah, you know, he arrived well, he travelled over. Obviously it takes a lot out of the horse when they travel over here. And Aidan ran him that day to learn as much about him as he can, but he's come on a lot since that day. I was over there the other day with Aidan in Ballydoyle, and he said that the horse did a 9-second furlong, which we've never seen a horse in Ballydoyle do before. So on the back of that, you'd be pretty happy.
Well, that's a pretty good endorsement for Saturday, and the conditions here are lightning quick. That'll probably suit him.
Yeah, you know, we'd be happy enough with that. And Aidan has been speaking to Liam Corson's and, you know, about the whole thing, and they're pretty happy with the way they're going to plan it out anyway. How
do you see the race panning out? Will he go forward? Have you got any ideas as far ahead?
Listen, we'd leave that up to Aidan and Johnny, but, you know, I'd say, if I was a guessing man, I'd say they're going to run him the way he likes it, probably run him from the front. But again, Aidan's going to have to see how things pan out between now and then, you know.
Now, he's got a date with the breeding barn back in Australia, but if he wins on Saturday, will he go into July?
I'd say if he wins on Saturday, we'll have to see how we go then. You know, we'd have to talk to Johnny and all that and see where the writing is on the board. But let's try and get Saturday out of the way first. But listen, we're really happy with the way things are going so far.
So Team Coolmore very confident?
Yeah, he'll probably be one of our picks for the week. So let's see how we get on.
Well, of course, the big sprint race on Saturday, the Golden Jubilee. If you could train one of those horses, is there anything that's taken your fancy that you might like to be training in that race?
I'd like to be training Starspangledbanner. I saw it at Aidan O'Brien's, John Magnier's Ballyroyal last week. I thought it looked fantastic. Aidan said to us he just was about 90% right. And then Leon Corson's called over the day after, and they were in a tight huddle discussing the horse's form, so hopefully Leon's thrown a bit of light on the subject, and Aidan's of course the master trainer. He really looks fantastic, Starspangledbanner, and so does Paul Massara's mare. She looks very good. I saw her at Newmarket the other day. She looks big and strong. Those two impressed me greatly.
Of course, the course records have been tumbling left, right and centre here over the last couple of days. We look like we're going to have a very fast track for Saturday.
Oh, it's a very fast track. These last 3 days we've been every day, and they're running fantastic times here. It's really like being in Australia. They're bowling along at great speed.
How's the horse?
Yeah, he's doing real good, thank God. I trained this morning and jumping, bucking and kicking and feeling good.
And where do you think your competition is going to come from on Saturday?
Well, we drew the 9-hole out of 24, I think, entries. So we're going to walk the track that morning, take a feel which direction we want to go in, but I think we're in a good spot. With a lot of speed to the inside, we've got a little bit to the outside, so we'll just play our cards we're dealt.
Well, the Coolmore horse, Starspangledbanner, is probably a likely leader. Will you guys look to take a sit there somewhere and get a bit of cover?
Yeah, I would think so. I think we were right there, 1, 2, 3, somewhere around Starspangledbanner. I think Happy Zero might show a little bit of speed. We'll see what happens.
Tell us about the horse's racing style. He's won his last 4 in a row. What's his racing pattern?
He really doesn't have a pattern, to be honest with you. The first time I ran him in Santa Anita, he went going wire to wire. I ran him back in the Underwood, he went going wire to wire. Then I put a rabbit in front of him to teach him to come off the pace because I was afraid of getting too much speed in front of me. So he laid off the pace in the Palace Verdes, he won that, and he laid off the pace in Dubai and did the same thing. So
about 8-1 with the bookmakers this morning. Is that, do you think, the right price?
I like 8-1, I'll take it. Huh? Better than 3-1.